Hey folks, SoloGamer back with you, and we're still playing Arkham Horror. And the first thing I want to address is the big error I made last game. When, if you remember, Diana Stanley was fighting the ghost, and she only took 2 wounds, and I put her to in Lost in Time and Space prematurely. She could still keep fighting the monster or try to evade it. And I tried to keep fighting the monster. I didn't have any clue tokens anyway, so what was the point? And of course my luck held up, the bad luck that is, and I still couldn't beat the damn thing. So I did end up going to Lost in Time and Space eventually. Alright, now what I did do though, and then of course, you know, she went to the Historical Society. So we'll put her back there. She has 5 wounds. Now, when I play, if you lose all your wounds in the outer world and you get put in Lost in Time and Space, you still have to lose half your items, but you don't have to go to the hospital. You are lost in time and space, and just because you were hurt, you're not going to magically appear at the hospital. You still can appear wherever you want. It just makes more sense thematically to me like that. So she only has 2 items. She only had 2 items, so she lost her spell. Okay, and so now we're back even to where we are. All right. So now it starts off with her turn again. She is stuck here at the Historical Society because there's no way she's going to be able to evade or even attempt to fight these 2 Shoggoth. So she's just going to stay there, which is bad enough as it is, but okay. Alright. And then, of course, Lola is at the first place of the Abyss, and she's going to go ahead and start working on that. But let's do our Historical Society first. And it says, the Society's latest treasure, an ancient cask from Europe, is not altogether harmless. A monster appears when it is open, attacking you. If you pass a combat check against the monster, you find that it was entombed with an ancient scroll. Draw 1 spell. Okay, well, you know what? I might want to lose against this because I will then go to the hospital. But I can't voluntarily lose. I don't play like that. So let's pull a monster from the cup, and we get this guy here, Priest of Dagon. So let's start with our will check, which I only get to roll 1 die. So if I don't even pass this, I'm going to the hospital, which I did pass it. Okay. So now let's do a combat check. Now it's magical immunity, so I can use my saber. So I have a fight of 5, minus 2 is 3. And I beat it, huh? That kind of didn't go the way I wanted it to, but okay, I beat it, and I gain a spell, Flesh Ward. Okay. Alright, and now Lola's here at the Abyss. And a hideous monster appears. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you freaking know this? Okay, we have a goat spawn. It's physical resistance, but I have a magical weapon. Alright, so let's do a will check first. I have a will of 3, so I get to roll 2 dice. I passed. And now let me attack it. I am going to have 5 plus 3 is 8, minus 2, so 6. And I got to get it twice. And I did. So I killed the goat spawn. No problem. Alright. So now let's move our first player token and let us have our next Mythos phase. Damn it. And them damn Shoggoth are still going to stay there. And this is a freaking rumor. Ooh. Alright. Well, we got to put a gate at the Historical Society, which is very odd. But, damn it. And I could have used a clue token. Ugh. Alright, so she's going to the Dreamlands. Alright, let's have monster movement. Only monster that moves is the ghoul. He's moving up here. Ugh. Let's put another Doom token on the Doom track. And of course now we have to put a monster on the outskirts. And we are at the limit of the outskirts. Okay, and here is this rumor. Place one clue token on this card at the end of every Mythos phase, beginning the turn after it ended play. If an investigator with either a Silver Twilight Lodge membership, okay, well that's not that bad, discards 3 clue tokens while at the South Church, return this card to the box. Each investigator then gains 1 unique item. If there are ever 6 clue tokens on this card, return it to the box, draw 2 unique items per investigator, and return them to the box. So as far as rumors go, Profane Relic seized, this is actually not that bad. I just don't have the clue tokens to get her to the South Church. If I don't get clue tokens for Diana to seal that gate, then I'm going to try this, because I could gain 2 unique items. Okay, so that's the rumor that's in effect, so let's make sure we keep that there. And we don't have to put a clue token until the next turn. Alright, so it is Lola's turn, so she's going to move 1. Diana will stand up. So Lola's the only one that goes. She's still in the abyss. A stone arc breaks. Pass a speed check to dive out of the way or roll a die and lose that much stamina. Okay, her speed is 3, so she gets to roll 2 dice. And she passed. So, alright. Alright, so now let us do another Mythos phase. And what do we have here? We have the graveyard. And we're going to have a monster surge at the graveyard, which means the outskirt limit is done. Alright, so put 1 monster there. The terror level rises 1. And on Diana it says, in addition, gain 1 clue token each time the terror level increases. So that was kind of good. So now she has her 5 clue tokens. And we have some monster movement here, and we have the ghoul still. He's going to move here. And it says, citizens urged to lock doors. Monsters appear in the outskirts until the outskirt limit is reached. If the outskirts already contain the maximum number of monsters, return. Increases terror level by 1. What? Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay. So it's Diana's turn. So she's going to have an encounter at the Dreamlands, and then Lola is going to move out of the abyss, and I will move her here. And let's start with Diana. Pass a luck -1 check to find something to defend yourself. Take the first weapon from the common item deck. Well, her luck is 3, so maybe she can get something. She does, and she gets a lantern. Okay. Lola's here. We're going to try to seal the graveyard. Her lore is 4. That thing's -2. See if we can do this. We do. So she is able to seal the graveyard. We'll spend her 5 clue tokens to do that. Let's put an Elder Sign on there. Okay, and we have a hexagon, and we have the ghoul. Alright. So that wasn't too bad. And now another Mythos phase here. And the graveyard. But it's not going to open because we just sealed it. Clue appears at the unvisited isle. Yes, it does. That was luck. It's the first luck we've had all day. The first player must pass a luck check or be cursed. Shit. Well, this is terrible. Lucked out on that one. Okay, so the first player is Lola. And where do we want to go with her? Well, we're probably going to go 1, 2, 3 to the unvisited isle and get these clue tokens here. Of course, Diana will move 1 to one of the Dreamlands, and let's have an encounter at the Unvisited Isle. A man wearing exotic robes and a strange hat sits in the shaded clearing, seemingly in a trance. As you approach, he says, "Come sit with me," without looking at you. If you are cursed or have any exhibit items, he tells you that he is called the Messenger and is meant to aid you. Take his ally card, or if you are not available, gain 2 clue tokens. If you are not cursed and do not have any exhibit items, nothing happens. Well, I just avoided being cursed, so yeah. And the Dreamlands. The colors are blinding. Pass a lore -1 check or stay here next turn. Well, her lore is actually pretty good, so. And we were able to pass that. Alright. So we can get her out of the Dreamlands, and we can seal another gate. So let's have another Mythos phase here. Alright, we're not going to do that one. I've been forgetting to put clue tokens. I need to put 2 clue tokens on this. Okay, we're not playing with the King in Yellow. The Witch House. Alright, so we're going to have another Monster Surge here. Alright. Alright. A Dimensional Stalker is going to the Witch House. We have no monster movement. A clue will not appear at the Black Cave. All investigators who have an injury card or whose stamina is currently 2 or less move immediately to the first area of another dimension. Well, that is going to be freaking Diana. God damn it. That sucks. That really bites. Because she's going to get lost in time unless there's another... Is there another dimension one on here? No. 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 Shoot. Okay, well that's gonna stink. It's gonna stink bad. Alright, let's put another clue token on the rumor card. And it's Diana's turn. She's going to have an encounter in another dimension. And then we have Lola, who has 3 clue tokens. So I want to send her 1, 2, 3 to the newspaper to get 2 more clue tokens. And that's going to be it. So let's have our encounter at another dimension. Pass a luck -1 check to find a quiet spot to rest, gain 2 sanity or 2 stamina. Okay, her luck. Alright, she passed. So actually, we're going to gain... Alright, that's not bad. And Lola here's at the newspaper. Let's see what it says. Earn $5 for a story. Okay. I'll give you a story. This game sucks. Or we're doing sucky. Alright. So let's move the first player token. And let us do another Mythos phase. Alright, what do we got here? Unvisited Isle. Well, we're going to have to put a gate there. That's another dimension. Okay, that's good. Put a Doom token on the Doom track. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put a monster on the outskirts. Clue appears at the science building. And do we have movement? We have moon and a cross. Well, we do have the moon, and the moon is going to move 1 white. Until the end of the next turn, anytime an investigator draws 1 or more spells for any reason, he draws 1 fewer cards. Leave his card in play to indicate this. Okay. Alright, so let's see, it's Lola's turn. And I'm going to take Lola, and I'm going to move her 1, 2, 3... to the city of the Great Race. So we're going to go there. Dan is moving 1 there. And let's see what happens. Okay. A glimmer of gold catches your eye. Gain $2. Okay. She gains $2. Okay. And we have to put another clue token on there. Alright. And so now it is the Mythos phase again. Devil's Reef? Nope. Nope. The Woods. So we're going to have a Monster Surge. We're going to have some monster movement here. The square is moving 1 white. this square is moving 1, 2, and then these 2 diamonds are moving 1, 2. Okay. Clue appears at the Historical Society. No, it won't. Due to renewed prosperity that has come to Arkham, the terror level cannot increase. So the terror level replaces this weather card, and this cannot increase. And let's put another clue token on here. So one more round, and we'll have to do this rumor. It's Diana's turn. She's coming out of another dimension, which will be here. And Lola will finally stand up. So let's start with Diana. Let's see if she can close that gate. That's 4. No modifiers. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, yeah, no modifiers. Alright, so she's able to close this gate. Let's seal it. 5 clue tokens. Okay, and put an elder sign there and take all squares off. So this guy goes off, this guy goes off. Alright, so that's 2 gates done. Got a long way to go. And then we have Lola here at the City of the Great Race. So let's see what she can do. Come on, green or yellow. Here we go. A monster appears from the shadows, of course. Let's see here, a dimensional stalker. Okay, let's do a will check first. She fails, so she's going to lose 1 sanity. Okay. And now we do a combat check. Now she has that magical weapon, so she should make it. Yes, so she beats it. Okay. Alright. Now we have to... Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing here, the profane relics. Draw 2 unique items for investigator and return them to the box. It's going to be real bad. No elder sign. Ooh, well, that was a tome. Lightning gun. Elder sign. God damn it. So we lost an elder sign. Okay. The unnameable. We're going to have another monster surge. We're not going to have any monster movement. Okay, we have a formless spawn there. Let's put that there. Clue appears at the unvisited isle. Okay, that's where Diana's at, and the graveyard. Okay, so we'll give a clue token to Diana and put one there at the graveyard. It says, a reverse player chooses one investigator to become blessed and another investigator to become cursed. Okay. First player is Lola. I do not want her to become cursed. So she will become blessed. Diana will become the one that is cursed. That just... ugh, that's a crappy card. Alright. And so it is Lola's turn. So she'll move 1. Diana will move 1, 2, 3 to get this clue here. And let's see here. The graveyard. Alright, you find a man painting a picture of one of the horrible gargoyles lining the walls of the graveyard. Seeing you, he introduces himself, Richard Upton. If you spin monster trophies that have a total of 5 toughness. We can't do that, so that's not going to matter. And Lola, your mind is flooded with knowledge. Make a lore check. If you pass, draw 1 spell but lose 1 sanity. She passed, so she draws 1 spell but loses 1 sanity. And she gets Revelation of Script spell. Okay, and we'll go ahead and end it here. And I'm surprised we have made it this far. When we come back, maybe our luck will keep changing. SoloGamer saying, see you then.